Okay, Sharon, in this video, let's begin a new lesson. Today I am going to start the lesson triangles and quadrilaterals. So in this video, I am going to discuss the sum of the interior angles of a triangle. And first part is the classification of triangles. Before starting the triangles, let's in grade 7 we discuss how to classify the triangles with respect to their side lengths and the angles. So first thing is classification of triangles according to the lengths of the sides. I'll explain briefly. There are three types of triangles with respect to their lengths of the sides. First one is equilateral triangle, second one is isosceles triangle, and third one is scalene triangle. Okay, equilateral, isosceles, and scalene triangle. So first one, equilateral means all sides are equal in length. Now you can see in this triangle, triangle ABC, all sides are equal. That's why we call that type of triangles as equilateral triangles. The second type is isosceles triangles. Isosceles means two sides are equal in length. And last one is scalene triangle. Scalene means all three sides are unequal in length. And next classification is, now I am going to classify these triangles into three parts with respect to their interior angles. First one is acute angles, and second one is obtuse angles, and last one is right angles. So acute angles means or magnitude of each and every angle is less than 90 degrees, or otherwise we can say another way we can say all the angles, interior angles, should be acute angle. That type of triangles are called as acute angles. So second one is obtuse angles. Obtuse means the magnitude of one angle is greater than 90, or one angle should be an obtuse angle. And third one is right angle. In right angle triangle, third one is right angle triangle or right triangle. Okay, and right triangle means one angle should be a right angle, or magnitude of one angle is equal to 90 degrees. Okay, now I'm going to find a value for the sum of the interior angles of a triangle. Now I'm going to do a little simple activity to find the value for the sum of the interior angles of a triangle. This is the activity. Let's find the value for the sum of the interior angles of a triangle. This triangle ABC. Interior means ළමයි interior කියන්නේ ඇතුළේ තියෙන. අපි හොයන්න හදාන්නේ මේ ඇතුළේ තියෙන angles තුනේ sum එකට value එකක්. මට ඕනේ මේ තුන් දෙනා add කරාම කීයක් දෙන්නේ කියලා හොයාගන්න. So first step is you can draw this triangle, or you can draw any triangle. No need to draw this one also. You have to draw the triangle on a piece of paper, and you can cut these angles, interior angles, like this. You can cut here and here and here. Like you can obtain and you can separate out these three angles A, B and C. And the second step is you have to paste these two triangles. මේ දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ කපලා ගත්ත මේක ඔයගොල්ලෝ අනිවාර්යෙන් කරන්නත් ඕනේ පේපර් එක කරන්න වෙනම මේ ඇක්ටිවිටි එක කරන්න. මොකද අපිට විභාගයේදී අපි අර second part එකේදී අපිට එනවා අනිවාර්යෙන් කරන්න ගානක්. අන්න එතෙන්දී මේක අනිවාර්යෙන් බොහෝ දුරට ගොඩක් පාස් පේපර්ස් වල මේවා අහලා තියෙනවා. හරි. ඉතින් ඇක්ටිවිටි එක හරියට ලියා ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕන. Now we have three angles, and now the second thing is you have to draw a line. First you have to draw a line, and by using the ruler, and you can mark a point. Suppose I mark point P, and you have to paste that 3 angles on this point, around this point, and the same side of the line. මේ දෙපැත්තම අලවන්න එක පැත්තක but the corners of these or vertices of these angles should be coincide with this point. හරි, ඒ කියන්නේ මේ මෙන්න මේ angles තුන මෙතනට අපි paste කරන්න ඕනේ. paste කරද්දී මේ හැම තැනම තියෙන මේ vertex එක අපි මෙන්න මෙතන point එකට තමයි අපි paste coincide වෙන දෙක උඩට වැටෙන්න ගන්නට තියන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට when we pasting these 3 angles, there cannot be gaps between two adjacent angles. හරි, gaps තියෙන්න බෑ, and there cannot be overlappings. overlap වෙන්නත් බෑ. හරි, එකක් උඩ එකක් ඇලවෙන්නත් බෑ. ගානට කරලා බලන්න. Then we can observe that this one. Then the observation is the sum of 3 interior angles of a triangle. Why we paste these 3 angles? They come from this triangle. No, මේ angles තුන මම මෙතන paste කරා. හැබැයි මේ angles තුන ආවේ කාගෙන්ද? මේ triangle එකේ interior angles. හරි, ඉතින් අපි මේක paste කරාම අපිට දැක්කා මේ තුනම ගානට මෙතනට set වෙනවා. And we know sum of the angles on a straight line is equal to 180. ඒක මතකයිද ඔයගලන්ට in the lesson angles which we discussed in our first term. We discussed and we found a relationship if the sum of the angles on a straight line should be equal to 180 degrees. මතකද ඔයගලන්ට straight line එකක් උඩ angles ටිකක් තිබ්බොත් අපි කියවනේ අන්නේ angles වල sum එක 180 වෙනවා. ඉතින් ඔයගලන්ට ඒකම මෙතනටත් කියන්න පුළුවන් නේ. මම කරේ මේ තුන කපලා straight line එකක් උඩ දාලා බැලුවා. ගානට straight line එක හරි ගියානේ. එහෙනම් the conclusion will be we know the sum of the angles at a point on a straight line is 180. You know this. හරි, මේ එක angle එක line එකක උඩ තියෙන angles වල එකතුව 180 වෙනවා, and it can be concluded that the sum of the 3 interior angles of a triangle also equal to 180. ඉතින් මේක මේ ටික 180 වෙනවා නම් මෙතන අපි අලවලා තියෙන්නේ මේ triangle එකේ interior angles ටික. ඒ කියන්නේ අපිට conclude කරන්න පුළුවන් මේ තුන එකතු වෙලා නම් මේ ටික හැදුනේ, මේ ටික 180 වෙනවා නම් එහෙනම් මේ තුනේ එකතුවත් මොකද වෙන්නේ? 180 වෙනවා කියලා. So this is the conclusion. The sum of the interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180. Now you can use this relationship without proving this result. And now let's solve some problems. The first question is in here you have to find the value of x. Very simple case. Before finding the value of x, first you have to write a simple equation by using the magnitudes of these 3 angles. What's the relationship? In here we found the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180. Now in this triangle we can see 3 triangles. This one x, this one 85, and this one is 55. Now we can write a simple equation. X plus sum means ne එකතු කරනවා නේ, sum එක කියන්නේ එකතුවනේ. X plus 85 plus and 55 is equal to 180. This is the result. I wrote this result by using this relationship. Why? The sum of the interior angles of a triangle should be equal to 180. Then interior angles are x, 85 and 55. Then we can take the sum by adding them together. Then x plus 85 plus 55 should be equal to 180. Now you can see we have a simple equation. Now the angles are finished, but triangles, the theory of the triangles are finished, but you have to simplify this. මේක simplify කරගන්න තියෙන දැන් triangles වල කියපු කතාව ටික ඉවරයි. දැන් තියෙන උගන්න මේක මේ simple equation එක simplify කරලා x වල value එක හොයන්න. How can we simplify it? X plus 85 plus 55 equals 180. So in here, first you have to check whether are there any like terms or not. Are there any like terms? First, consider this one x. Are there any other x terms? තව x terms තියෙනවද ළමයි මෙතන නැහැ. So we cannot simplify this one. And 85 and 55, they are numbers, and we know numbers are like terms. Numbers ටිකක් આવතේ numbers ඔක්කොම ටික like terms වෙනවා. So again we can simplify these two numbers. 85 plus 55 will be 140. Now we simplified this equation up to this one. Now, but our target is to find the value of x. To find the value of x, we have to simplify this simple equation. So to find the value of x, we have to remove this one. Again, now in here we have to do the inverse operation of addition. The inverse operation of the addition is subtraction. So you have to subtract 140 from both sides. So x plus 140 minus 140 equals 180 minus 140. මේ පැත්තේ 140ක් අඩු කරොත් දකුණු පැත්තෙනුත් අපි 140ක් අඩු කරන්න ඕනේ. එහෙම නැත්නම් මේ ඉක්වේෂන් එකේ බැලන්ස් එක නැති වෙන එක අන්බැලන්ස් වෙනවා. හරි? ඒක උගුල දාන්න දෙපා. Now our target is to find the value of x. Now we can see 140 and 140s are cancelled and x remains. So we can simplify this right hand side also. Then 180 minus 140 is equal to 40. So the magnitude of this angle, magnitude of x, is equal to 40 degrees. And second example, again you have to find the value of x. How can you find the value of x? First thing is you have to write a simple equation by using these three angles. We have equal triangles y, x, x, x. So the result, the relationship is x plus x plus x is equal to 180. And now we can simplify this. X plus x plus x is, now we can see x, 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 they are like terms. So x plus x will be 3x, no? Then 3x equals 180. Now we simplify this equation up to this one. Now we can find the value of x, but what's the operation that should we do? What? 3x, we have to find the value of x. Then you have to remove this 3. To remove this 3, we have to divide both sides by 3. Why? This the operation between this 3 and x is multiplication, and the inverse operation of the multiplication is division. Then you have to divide both sides by 3. So 3x is divided by 3 and 180 also divided by 3. Then 3 and 3 are cancelled. Then we remain with x in the left hand side, and the right hand side 180 divided by 3 will be 60. So value of x will be 60 degrees. And third example is again you have to find the value of x. No, in this one you have to find the values of these two angles. Suppose you have to find the values of these two angles. In here there are two angles. The angle PQR, you have to find the value, and angle PRQ also you have to find the value. So how can you find? Before finding those magnitudes of those angles, first you have to find the value of x. Ne? ඉතින් මේ 5x හොයන්න තිබ්බත් x හොයන්න තිබ්බත් මොනවා කරන්න කලින් අපි හොයාගන්න ඕනේ x වල value එක. හරි, 5x එකපාර හොයන්න බෑ. First you have to find the value of x. Again you have to write a simple equation. But x plus 5x plus 30 will be equal to 180. It is better if you can write unknown terms at the beginning of the equation. මුලින්ම ලියන්න ළම එතකොට වැරදෙන්නේ නැහැ. අපි unknown term එහෙම නීතියක් නැහැ. හැබැයි අපිට simplify කරද්දි ලේසි. 5x plus x plus 30 is equal to 180. Now we can see like terms again. First you have to check whether are there any like terms or not. In here we can see this one is 5x or 5x and x. They are x terms. No, why the unknown terms are equal. Then we can simplify these two terms together. 5x plus x will be 6x. Okay, 6x plus 30 is equal to 180. Now we have simple equation and you have to solve this equation. From where should we start to simplify this? How can you simplify? First you have to find the value of x. Should we remove this 30 or this one, this 6? Which one is more suitable to remove? Which one? Yes. First you have to check the operation. What happened to x? X is multiplied with 6 and that result 3 is added. So final last operation is 3 is added. Sorry, not 3, 30 is added. Okay, 30 is added. Then you have to do the reverse process. At the final you have to add 30 and now you have to do the reverse process. Then you have to start with the last operation. So last operation is addition. Then you have to do the inverse operation of the addition. So inverse operation of the addition is subtraction. First you can subtract 30 from both sides. So 6x plus 30 minus 30 is equal to 180 minus 30. It is better to remove this one first, but you can remove this one also. If you want to remove this one, it may be little bit difficult. Why? We have to divide this one and this one by 6, but removing this part at the beginning is more suitable to solve this equation. So 30 and 30 are cancelled. Then we remains 6x at the left and 180 minus 30 is 150. So 6x equals 150. And now we have reduced this equation into one term at the left hand side. So how can we find the value of x? Before finding 5x, first we have to find the value of x. So we can divide both sides by 6. Why? The operation between this 6 and x is multiplication. Then you have to do the inverse operation. Inverse operation is division. Then we can divide both sides by 6. Then 6 and 6 are cancelled. Then x equals then right hand side 150 divided by 6 will be 25. Now we found the value for x, but in here another there's another angle 5x. If they asked to find the angles, magnitude of angles, you have to find this one also. හරි angles එක එක තියෙන angles හොයන්නකො මේ angle එකත් හොයන්න ඕනේ. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයගලන්ට එක ලකුණක් නැති වෙනවා. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයගලන්ට find the value of x කියලා දුන්නොත් මෙතනින් නවත්තන්න පුළුවන්. Now again we have to find the value of 5x. It's very simple. We have value for x and we can find the value for 5x by multiplying this result by 5. So 5x is equal to 5 times x, then 5 times x is 25. 5 times 25 will be 125. So value of this angle PQR is equal to 125 degrees. And third example is again you have to find the value of x and y. In here you have to find two angles. You can see there are two unknown terms. So so how can we start this? First you can check the triangle. What are the angles in this triangle? What are the interior angles of this triangle? Y. In here we can see y, and this one is x. If you are trying to write an equation for this triangle, then it will be x plus y is equal to 180. But now there's a trouble. Why? We have two unknown terms, but we cannot simplify this one, and we cannot find a value for x. So we cannot start from this triangle. X තේරෙනවනේ ඔයගලන්ට? මෙතන අපි මේක ලිව්වහම ළමයි අපි දන්නේ නැති අකුරු දෙකක් එනවා. ඉතින් වෙන මුකුත්ම නැත්තම් ඉතින් අපිට මේක හොයන්න බෑ. මෙතන උනේ මොකද්ද? මෙතන දෙන්නම දන්නා. ඒ කියන්නේ එකම જાතියක් උදා. ලයිට් ටර්ම්ස් දෙකක් නේ. ඒක නිසා අපිට මේක සිම්ප්ලිෆයි කරන්න පුළුවන් වුණා. මෙතන බැරි උනේ මෙතන තියෙන්නේ තුන් දෙනාම දන්නේ නැති එක. එහෙනම් we cannot start from this triangle. So how can we find the value for x or y? Now you have to revise the previous theories that we used in the lesson angles. In the lesson angles we use this theorem is sum of the angles on a straight line should be equal to 180. Can you remember? In the previous activity also I mentioned that අපි දන්නව ළමයි අපි line එකක් ගත්තොත් ඒ line එක උඩ තියෙන angles ටික ගත්තොත් ඒ angles වල sum එක 180 වෙනවා. ඒක මතක නැත්නම් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් angles lesson එකට ගිහිල්ලා ඒ ටික පොඩ්ඩක් මතක් කරගෙන එන්න. හරි? ඒව මේකදී ඕන වෙනවා. And another theorem, the vertically opposite angles. We discussed about the vertically opposite angles. නේ lines දෙකක් intersect වුණොත් එතන හැදෙනවා vertically opposite angles. අන්න ඒවා මොකද වෙන්නේ magnitudes equal වෙනවා. ඊළඟට අපි කතා කරා තව එකක්, sum of the angle around a point is equal to 360. Sometimes you will have to use these theorems. In here I am using the first theorem is sum of the angles on a straight line is equal to 180. Now you can write an equation by using that relationship. We have a QS line, and in this line we can see two angles are formed around this point R. පේනවද? මෙන්න මෙතන අපිට angle එකක් තියෙනවා. මේක දාන්නත් මේක straight angle එකක් නේ. එහෙනම් මේක එකතුව කීයද එන්නේ 180 වෙනවා. Then we can write x plus 140 is equal to 180. And it is better if you can write the reasons for this relationship. The reason of for this one is the sum of the angles at a point on a straight line, or straight line is equal to 180. And you can simplify this one. This one is a simple equation, very simple one. To find the value of x, you can remove this plus 140. To remove this that plus 140, you can subtract 140 from both sides. Then 140 and 140 are cancelled. Then x equals 180 minus 140 is equal to 40. Now we found a value for x. If you found a value for any unknown term, it is better to write that result in your figure. හරි, figure එකේ ලියන්න පුළුවන් නම් ළමයි ගොඩක් හොඳයි. එතකොට ආයි මිස් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. නැත්නම් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කලබලයට කල්පනා කරනවා මෙයා කවුද කියලා. හරි. Now let's check whether can we write an equation for this triangle PQR. Y and 40. This one is y and this one 40. Now we can see the unknown terms are like terms. Okay, y. Now we can continue. Now we can write. So y plus 40 is equal to 180. Y, sum of the interior angles of a triangle, is equal to 180 degrees. So we can simplify this one. Y plus y will be 2y. 2y plus 40 is equal to 180. Then again we can remove this 40. It is better to remove this one, and 2y plus 40 minus 40 is equal to 180 minus 40. Then 40 are cancelled. Then 2y is equal to the right hand side will be 180 minus 40 is 140, and 2y is equal to 140. Then y is equal to we have to remove this 2, then we can divide by 2. So dividing both sides by 2, then we can obtain 2 and 2 are cancelled, y equals 70. So it is better to write the final results, x equals 40 and y equals 70. And last example, this will be little bit difficult, but if you look this figure very carefully, you can find the answer. දැන් මේක එකපාර දැක්ක ගමන් අතාරින්න එපා. කොහොමද හොයන්නේ කියලා කොහොමද try කරමු. In here you have to find the values of a and b. So from where should we start? එකපාරට දැක්කම triangle එකක් පෙන්නේ නැහැ වගේනේ. triangles එක එක තැන් වල තියෙනවා. දැන් අපි හොයන්න ඕනේ which triangles that should be considered. මොකක්ද අපි consider කරන්න ඕනේ? In here you can you see two triangles. In දැන් එක එක triangles තියෙනවානේ. අපි බලන්න ඕනේ අපිට ඕනේ angles කොටු වෙන විදිහට triangles තෝරගන්න. මේ බලන්න මෙතන A කියලා B කියලා triangle එකක් තියෙනවා. මෙතන A කියලා angle එකක් තියෙනවානේ. මෙතන B කියන angle එකක් තියෙනවා. මෙතන A කියලා angle එකක් තියෙනවා. ඉතින් අපි බලමු A කියන angle එකේ ඉන්න triangle එක කවුද? කොයි කෙනාද? ඔව් මෙන්න මෙයානේ. මෙන්න මේ part මෙයා. ඊළඟට B අහුවෙන විදිහට ගත්තොත් A වහුවෙන විදිහට ගත්තොත් අපි මම red වලින් mark කරපු triangle එක ගන්න පුළුවන්. B වහුවෙන විදිහට ගත්තොත් මට මේ blue color එකේ මම mark කරපු triangle එක ගන්න පුළුවන්. Now we identify two triangles, and red one and blue one. But the next question is, from which triangle should we start? From blue one or from red one? In here again I have marked the angles to find that the answer for that question. First you have to mark the angles. In here the red color triangle I mark this A, and this is also an interior angle, and this 30 also an interior angle. In blue color triangle there are three interior angles, this B, this A, and this one is 20. But from which triangle should we start? From blue color triangle or from red color triangle? Which one? The thing is, you have to find you have to check the interior angles. In blue color one, this one is also unknown, and this angle also unknown, and this one is known, and but these two angles are different angles or unlike terms. නේ අපි blue color එකට ගියොත් ළමයි A B කියන දෙන්නම දන්නේ නැහැ. මෙයා විතර දැනගෙන හරියන්නේ නැහැ. දන්නේ නැති වුණාට මේ දෙන්න මොකද වෙලා තින්නේ? මේ සහ මේ දෙන්න unlike නේද? මෙයා A term එකක්, මෙයා B term එකක්. එහෙනම් අපිට we cannot start from the blue color triangle. And let's check the interior angles of the red color triangle. In here A and 70 and 30. Yes, Now we can see there's only one unknown term. So we can start from the red color triangle. So we can write an expression for the interior angles of the red color triangle. A plus 30 plus 70 is equal to 180. So a plus 100 is equal to 180, y 30 plus 70 is 100. Then we can remove this 100 by subtracting 100 from both sides. A plus 100 minus 100 is equal to 180 minus 100. Then 100 cancel, then A equals 80. And now we found a value for 80, and we can, I told you to write the results that we obtained in the figure. Now I mentioned the value of A as 80. Now you have to go to blue color triangle. Now we have 80, 20 and B. Now we can write an equation: B plus 80 plus 20 is equal to 180. Then B plus 100 is equal to 180. Again we can subtract 100 from both sides, and 100 are cancelled. B equals 80. Now in this way you can find the difficult problems by using this method. And now you can do the exercise 12.1 by using the knowledge of the sum of the interior angles of a triangle. And these are the final results. A equals 80, B equals 80.